You are tuned into Be Bold Radio, breaking barriers over lives daily. This is the place for you to learn strategies and tools to turn your business, your dreams, and your goals into a reality. Thanks for tuning in to Be Bold Radio. This is your host, Dymeata B, and you're listening to episode number 81. Today is your day to press through your opposition so that you can take advantage of those opportunities that were divinely created for you. My newly released book, Press Through Your Mess, is available right now. In this book, we talk about how to forgive and moving on. We even discuss on how to stop procrastinating and trying to be this perfectionist and become the player of your game. It is your time to get out of your way and press through the frustrations of life, press through your past failures and pain, and to begin to live your life dream fulfilled. Get your book today. It's going to compel you to take action right now. We don't get a second chance. We got one life to live our dreams fulfilled. Log on today at www.pressthroughyourmess.com and order your copy. Again, that's www.pressthroughyourmess.com and order your copy today. Remember, this is your time to press through your mess. Today, I want to talk about a particular chapter that's in my book, Press Through Your Mess. And in chapter 9, we talk about getting back in the game. Getting back in the game. And I wanted to specifically talk about this because we are approaching 2018. We all know that. We all know this is the fourth quarter. And many of us have put our dreams, put our goals, those short-term goals. Some of us have put those long-term goals on the shelf this year. And I want to encourage you to get back in the game. Okay? Get back in the game. I don't care if it's from, maybe you've kind of sat on the bench because you've lost your job. Or maybe, you got diagnosed with a particular, an illness. Maybe your husband got laid off. Maybe you didn't get to stay on the job as long as you anticipated. Whatever the reason is, I'm here to encourage you to get back in the game starting now. It is never too late. And I want you to know that everything that you've been through, everything that you've gone through this year was orchestrated by God. God allowed those things to happen. And sometimes he will allow those things to happen because he wants to build that character on the inside of you. He wants to test your resilience and your true passion for what it is that you really want to do. So I'm telling you today, get back in that game, okay? The Bible says in Romans 8:28 that all things work together for the good to them that love God. So everything that you've gone through, it's working together. It's going to work out for your good. I think about all of the trials and all of the situations that I faced this year. I really, really started to be tested, and I went through a major storm beginning July 2014. It was a game changer for me. I never experienced the storm that I was experiencing at that moment. And I had experienced some major storms prior to 2014. But this 2014 was definitely the beginning of a storm that I just didn't think I was ready for. Nobody's ready for a storm. But, I had every opportunity to give up. I had every opportunity to cave in and not dream again. Every opportunity. I mean, it was prepared for me. It was made easy for me to give up. And looking back over my life now, I've birthed 3 businesses out of that pain, out of the struggle, the storm. God has given me 3 businesses in addition to what we already had. And so, in fact, let me correct that, 4 businesses. And so, sometimes we don't realize that everything that has happened in our lives is being orchestrated for our good. See, God is not a God of failure. God is not a God, the kind of God that wants you to fail. And just think of a parent. Every parent wants the best for their children. Every parent wants to see their child succeed and excel. Every parent wants their child to do better than they did. They don't want to see their child failing. No parent desires for their child to fail. And that's how it is with God. God, he doesn't want you to fail. He's going to make sure your outcome is greater than how you started. So trust him and rely on him, that just like in Romans 8:28, trust him that all the things that you've gone through over the course of this year, trust that it's all working out for your good. I want you to say it right now. It's working out for my good. Hey guys, I'm so excited to announce to you that my organization, Be Bold in the City, we have now launched our monthly empowerment calls. These calls will be hosted every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. You can get the dial-in number as well as the access code when you log on to www.beboldinthecity.com, or you can follow us on Instagram at Be Bold in the City. Be Bold in the City is a global empowerment organization for men and women who are ready to break the norm by discovering and maximizing their true potential. Our goal is to educate, empower, and inspire you to live a dream-fulfilled life by leaving you feeling bold and fearless. Be Bold in the City, we're in the business of breaking barriers over lives daily. You don't want to miss these monthly empowerment calls that will be going on every first Monday of the month at 7 p.m. Share the word. Share it with a friend or a family member who you know needs to be empowered and impacted by truths and by tools that will help catapult you to the next level. Until next time, believe, be original, and live your dreams. Just like in Romans 8:28, trust him that all the things that you've gone through over the course of this year, trust that it's all working out for your good. I want you to say it right now. It's working out for my good. Because it is. It's working out for your good. So I want you to take time today and just thank God that you're still in the game. Because many of us, just think of a ball player. You know, they get tired. They're frustrated because their team is losing. Maybe they feel like, the rest of the team is not putting in 110%. And they're like, Coach, let me just sit out. And the coach goes up to that player and said, no, you got to get back in that game. We conditioned for this game. We've been anticipating this championship. We've been working hard for this championship, for this win. I want you to get back in that game. And I'm here to stand in the position of your coach today and tell you, you have come too far to sit on that bench and to just be on the sidelines and wait any longer for your dreams to manifest. Get back in the game. And how you're going to get back in that game this year, you've got to become the coach of your own life. Now, I'm coaching you right now, but you can't talk to me every day. You can't listen to me every day. So you have to encourage yourself like David did in the Bible. David encouraged himself. People were saying bad things about him. They were hating on him. They were mad at him because of some decisions that he made. And they were like, let's stone him. He made us lose the war. And David was frustrated. I mean, he had it. He was frustrated. And he had to take a moment and remember his why and get back in that game. He had to encourage himself. And that's what you're going to have to do. You have to become the coach of your life. This year, 2018, you're going to have to become the coach of your life and encourage yourself no matter what situation, no matter what you're going through, what you're experiencing. I know the pain hurts because I know what pain feels like. I know what it feels like, but you have to encourage yourself. And that's going to take you looking in the mirror and telling yourself what you believe, what you truly, truly want to happen until you believe it, until it kicks in, until you start seeing it manifest. Get in the game and encourage yourself. You got to become the coach of your game. You got to build your fight back up. Get your fight again. You got to fight through your oppositions, fight through your challenges, fight through your weaknesses, fight through those inabilities. You have to fight through those things, just like David did. He had to fight. It's not going to be easy. When you make a decision to live the life that you've dreamt of living, it's not going to be easy. It's going to be hell. People are going to walk away. People are going to hurt you. There's going to be some pain, some disappointment, some setbacks. But I want you to remember No matter what your situation, no matter what your circumstance, know that God is working things out for your good. Okay? So the first thing that you need to do to get back in that game, you've got to become the coach of your life. You've got to encourage yourself. The second, you've got to stop procrastinating. You got to stop wanting to be this perfectionist, and you got to be a player. Choose one of the three. Are you going to be a procrastinator, a perfectionist, or a player? I talked about this in a previous podcast. And if you go back a few months ago, I talked about being a procrastinator, a perfectionist, or a player of your game. Which one are you going to be? Are you going to be that procrastinator who continues to say, I'm going to work on it. I'm going to lose the weight. I'm going to eat right. I'm going to change my eating habits. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to wait until my birthday. My birthday is going to be coming up. It's going to be coming up in a few months. I'm going to go ahead and make that happen. No, start now. Or are you that perfectionist? Everything has to be right. And I tell people all the time, everything is not going to be right. Progress is always better than perfection. Okay? Get in the game. Work on yourself. You're not going to be perfect, but as long as you're moving, as long as you're progressing, that's what matters. You're going to grow. You're going to be your best. Or are you the player? See, a lot of people who are procrastinating and a lot of people who are being perfectionists, they're sabotaging their dreams and their future. Become the player of your game by getting back in the game. Become the player of your game by eliminating the excuses this year. Everything you need is on the inside of you. Use your issues, use your setbacks, use your pain, use your problems. Get back in the game, use those, and play. Until next time, continue to believe, be original, and live your dreams. Become a sponsor with Be Bold Radio by booking your commercial slot, advertising your business, organization, or products or services on our show. To find out more information, email us at beboldquarters@gmail.com. Again, that's beboldquarters@gmail.com. It's time for you to take your business to the next level. I'm noticing that many business owners, they have the tools, but they lack the exposure. And we at Be Bold Radio, we want to give you that opportunity to expose your business to over 5,800 listeners per week. Again, to find out more, email us at beboldquarters@gmail.com.